Back for another Alliance War. This one's against Legion, guys. The penultimate war of Season 2. And I'm not prepared for this video. I'm winging this video. I'm winging the video here. But you know, you're gonna get natural, unfiltered, unedited potatoes. Okay, what's up? So this war is against Legion. We're going up against Nebula here. The next fight is gonna be a SIG 200 Quake. You guys will see that. I'll have that sped up a little bit. That fight goes fine. The fight after that on Node 26 is Infinity Man Iron War, also known as Iron Man Infinity War, aka Infinity Man. So I want to start talking about that right now because that's kind of the juice of this video, The last time that I faced Infinity Man in War was on Node 46, and the video where I kind of broke it down was kind of more in relation to like how he interacted with that node in particular. Didn't really talk as much about his abilities. I didn't really dig all the way in with him. We didn't, in this video, we're going all the way deep. We are scooping this man out. So let's talk about the node. Node 26, Pessimist and Optimist. Pessimist is going to give the defender an armor up when they're above 75% health. Optimist gives them an armor up when they're below 25% health. So if you guys know about Infinity Man by now, everything has to do with his armor. So he has a 24% chance to activate an armor passive either when he's attacking or when he's struck by an attack. Now I'm going to talk about that here in a second because I have a question about that. He's also got crit resistance with each armor effect. He has all of these resistances. And then once he gets 4 armors, he is 100% to parry stun you, and then he's going to go to town on your ass. So here, check this out. So he is actually attacking into me, and that's why he's gaining an armor. Now, I just hit him with a 3-hit heavy attack, and it only procced 1 armor. Now, my question, what I think is the case here, is 1 heavy attack, even a multi-hit heavy attack, registers as 1 attack, and thus has a 24% flat chance, regardless of the number of hits in the heavy, to proc an armor. Whereas if you did a 5-hit combo, let's say medium, light, light, medium, then each one of those is going to have a 24% chance to proc an armor passive, unless the one before it procs an armor passive, and then it starts to ramp down. So we are now below the 75% mark, which means that his armor will fall off. I can bleed him now. And I've got a finger pointing right on my special meter or my power meter because that is what I'm looking at in this fight. I am waiting until I have a special 2. And I want to make sure that when I have a special 2 ready, he's at 0 armors so that I can go to town on his ass. And So that's kind of it. Right now it's just a waiting game. I'm waiting for him. I do like to bait the heavy and then interrupt his heavy with my own heavy, again, because I believe that the heavy only has a 24% chance to proc an armor effect, whereas a combo would have a higher chance if you went with a 5-hit combo. So there I go. I whack him, and here goes the 4 armor up effects from being under 15%, and then or the 4, and then he's also got a 5th armor up effect from being under 25% health from the node, and then he gained that 6th armor up from attacking into me with his flat 24% chance to add an armor up effect. So he is just going to be gaining power throughout the rest of this fight, and since he's under 15% health, what I need to be doing is focusing strictly on heavies. So obviously this fight is taking a little while. It's a slow fight against Infinity Man, but I am throwing my heavies, and I just got to bait probably another couple specials here. And this is where he gets annoying because he just starts launching specials. But I'm going to bait a heavy here, and I'm going to interrupt it with my own heavy and finish him off. So the armors are key with Infinity Man. If you understand the armors and how to keep them from proccing for him, or how to limit the chance that they proc for him, then you can solve Infinity Man on any node. Node 38 and node 44, those are different stories because of the nodes. They complicate things, but it's unlikely that I will ever face an Infinity Man on those paths because I don't take those paths. Now here we have a Bishman. Obviously I can see that it's a Bishman from his persistent charge, and that's why I don't take in magic. If I did take in magic, I would really just need to not use my specials, because I could use an L2 to lock him down, but they are energy, they deal energy damage, and that will feed his prowess. It will also feed his power meter. Of course an L2 would lock his power, but that would feed him, and I don't want to do that because then he starts hitting really, really hard, even through the block. And so now I'm in a nice precarious situation here. I'm at 47% health. It's only a 345 Bishman. He is going to launch an L3, and I'm like, Jesus, am I going to survive this? And look, doesn't do a ton of damage because he didn't have any prowess charges, which is very, very nice. So I'm able to get to an L2 after he screws the pooch on his L3, and I wipe him out there, which is sweet. We have one more cool fight in this war, and there are two more fights in between. So these are not very cool fights, but this fight is against Black Panther Civil War, and I take a nice little 3-hit mini combo there because I'm an idiot. But recover and then just play it safe. With Blade, it's easy because you can hold your block and heal all the while. If he is attacking into your block, it's not a problem. But just want to dodge the L2. You do have to be careful with his L1. I either do a 4-hit combo before his L1, or I just simply let him L1 me into my block. It doesn't do much damage. It's not going to bleed you through the block like Yondu or anything like that. Okay, this is a Thor Ragnarok, and that's why I took in my magic. I know that in the last video that I posted, which again was a while ago, I got a lot of great feedback from you guys, from the people that watch me, which is awesome. And they kind of taught me a little bit about Thor Ragnarok. Embarrassing, but I didn't know about his power meter. And in this war, I also didn't know because I posted that war video way later than this than this war took place. So, okay, we are to the cool fight. It is a Kingpen, a duped 6-star Kingpen on the power gain and unblockable 2 node. And this fight is only cool because I end up getting trapped in the corner, and I do admit it was a fun fight for me because I was in the corner the entire time. I felt like I felt like I was playing with Stark Spider-Man, just building those poise charges in the corner. But it was a lot of fun. So you guys will see. But what I'm trying to do is bait his L1. His L2 does have that first component where he kicks, but it can do a lot of damage through the block. So I just want to avoid that if I can. Maybe to a fault, because in this video, like I said, I got myself into big trouble backing up until the wall. But there he goes. He's going to convert most of my bleeds there, which who cares? And then he's kind of stingy. And I promise it's going to get fun in a minute. Because this isn't fun. This isn't as fun as I remember. Alright, here we go. Now I'm getting backed into a corner, and this guy's just going to start throwing heavies because that's what people do when you're backed into a corner. They start throwing heavies, so here I go, and it looks like we're humping each other. Look at this. It looks like we're scissoring each other. I don't know if that's YouTube appropriate. That's probably... I didn't need to say that. Sorry about that. Especially for people that watch that expect more of me. Which would be the people that don't really know me, because otherwise that's about on par with what they would expect. But here we go. We are still we are trying to get this guy to bait or to throw his L2 now. And there we go. I try to evade it, and again, I'm just a total moron, way off, not even close. I'm going to wait for his unstoppable buff to expire and then launch an L2 into him. He eats most of that bleed up, which is fine. And so guess what? I'm back in the corner. Back in the corner against Kingpen. And now he just doesn't want to use his L1. Which, yeah, I don't know. That gives us some more corner action together, which is fine. Look at this guy. And then I just go for it, and I am able to get him down. So that's actually it for me in this war. We lost this war. I'm going to spoil the next video. We lost the last 5 wars of Season 2. Right after we clinched, we lost. Some of that was limiting item use. But we did want to win some of these wars, and we did want to win that war against Legion. But that's it, guys. I've fallen in love with streaming. That's so much fun, so I've been distracted with some streams lately. But anyway, if you guys like the video, please like it below. Share the video in your line chats. That helps me out. That gets more people in streams and makes the streams a lot more fun for me, certainly, and hopefully for all of you, too. And then, if you like my content, then go ahead and subscribe to me if you haven't already. That makes me feel good. I like big numbers when they're next to my name. So, thank you so much. That is it.